Hey guys, so today we're going to be installing the SeaSucker Thule racks that go on top of the car here. I'm going to be looking to put a Christmas tree on my roof and then hopefully have a Thule at some point. So I bought these used on Facebook, but we're going to want to maintenance these. See, there's like some dirt and grime built up in here. I'm going to clean these off and fix these up. Maybe lubricate the pumps as well before I go ahead and put these actually on the car. So I'd like to put the big ones in the front, but when you put these in the front and then you put this one in the rear as such, the height of the racks don't appear to be good. Or I could put it here, but then it's, you know, the angle's way off. So what I've been doing is put the big ones in the rear, which I'm in love with, put the smaller ones in front, put these in the rear because it has a bit of like a height thing here. And then these seem to be a little bit more level. So we'll go ahead and do that and go from there. So I have these alcohol prep wipes, sterilized wipes. We'll go ahead and wipe down the bottom of the SeaSucker, wipe down the roof, make sure the surface is nice and prepped and clean, and we'll go from there. All right, so we have the sterile wipes wiping down the glass. I already did a little bit here, but as you can see on this side, you have like some of the rings from them being used and whatnot. So we'll go ahead and take the wipes, give these a good wipe down. Definitely make it more of a proper prepped surface. I can already feel the cloth picking up some dirt there, as you can see. All right, so I'll go ahead and do all four corners, and then we'll do a little clip of me putting them on. Another great clip here of, as you can see how, because over time, the plastic SeaSuckers kind of leave some residue on the glass, so I'll go ahead and prep these again. Give these a good wipe down, flip this over. You can see the rear ones. Give this a good wipe down. Okay. Now we have a freshly prepped surface. They say not to use any like detail sprays or glass cleaner on the glass before you put them on. They say to use more of like an alcohol-based, you know, pad for whatever reason. Gives you a more wipe. And then let's go clean the actual SeaSuckers themselves before we go ahead and put them on. All right, so we had the SeaSuckers off. We brought them to the kitchen. We're going to use some hot water and paper towels to wipe them off. But as you can see, there's like dirt and grime that's built up in here, and that will cause them to not properly stick. These things before were only sticking about an hour, 24 hours, excuse me, before they started to let go. So we'll go ahead and prep these, clean these off, and go from there. All right, so we've gone ahead not only and prepped the surface, but we've also prepped the bottom of the pads. I don't have any of that SeaSucker lubricant. You can pull these pumps directly out. You lubricate the seal and you put them back in. I don't have any of that here, but these still should be good to go, and I'm still holding vacuum, so we should be, for the most part, okay. So now I'm just gonna position these properly so they're spaced evenly on both sides. I'll go ahead and push them down, push the SeaSucker pumps, and get them locked and loaded. All right, I've gone ahead and done the other side already. So I've lined them up so they're perfectly spaced even. The center of the bar is center with the car. Now, pretty much just put pressure on the top here, directly on top, and pump, and you'll see they don't pump anymore. So these things are pretty solid on top. So let me go ahead and do the rears, and then we'll start mounting some stuff on it. All right, so we have the fronts done. I've done the one on that side, and then same thing, apply pressure to the very top, and pump these up. There you go. This one's on there now. Same thing, apply pressure to the top. I'm gonna use 2 hands. And that's it. So now we have all of the SeaSuckers mounted. I think I am having trouble with the one over there. As you can see, some of the orange is sticking out, but I'll address that later. Just want to give you a zoomed out shot of what it looks like. They look pretty good on the glass. And we'll go ahead and mount the tree on the top of the bars now. All right, here's the tree mounted. I went ahead and just fed some ratchet straps across the back, tightened them down, threw a zip tie on the slack just to keep the slack from not flapping around in the wind. And then here, I'll throw some of the, the bristles and stuff over the ratchet strap so you can't see it. Other than that, it's pretty much, we'll hide the electrical cord, pretty much good to go. And there is essentially the car with the tree on it. Not perfectly straight, but I'll work on that. And that's it. And I'll throw in a clip of what it looks like at night with the lights on. And if anyone was curious how I power the tree, you can either buy, obviously, a battery remote set, but this is actually like a legit house tree. So you have the plug. I ran an extension cord into the interior around the back of the seat. And then I just have like a wall outlet inverter. And that's it. I feed it outside. I crack the window. And I have to drive around with the window cracked a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, but it's fine. And that's it. All right, and here is the final product of the tree on top of the car. If you have any questions, please like, comment, subscribe. Any questions, please dump them down in the comments, and I'll get back to you pretty quickly. Thanks, guys. Here she is with the tree on top. Hold it up. Looks pretty good. I'm ridiculous, but that's it. Thanks, guys. Follow, like, subscribe.